Hello. Welcome in. Hi. Alright, I am. I see. Well, we'll just get right into it. I'm struggling with right now. I'm trying to get it to set up with so you guys can see the chat. Specifically the YouTube chat. It seems to be working just fine for the Twitch chat. See, I can go and it pops up here. But that was supposed to send both YouTube and Twitch. And so it's supposed to pop up for you here. But it's not. And I don't know where it is. Oof. But yeah. And like Frontier match, Titanfall. I've never played Titanfall, but I do know like generally what kind of game it is, so that's rough. Right. Let me make sure I'm not gonna talk to myself. Streamer, stream. No, those are donations. Message new follows. To YouTube messages. See, it didn't send twice again. See, if I open over here, yeah, see, we've got messages in here. We got people, we got Andy. But Andy's not showing up in here. Also, if you guys can't read up here, let me know. I'll change it to be a little more readable. I think it's good. I chose the same font that I used last time. I'm using my go-to font is Verdana because apparently it's the easiest to read on computers and screens. So hopefully you guys can read it decently well. I guess it would help if I turn off that. I don't understand why it's not working though. Well, I was hoping that would work, but I guess it's not gonna, so boo-hoo. Alright, so this is our plan today. We're going to play Subnautica, which I should probably open my Steam for. And we explored a little bit last time. We loaded in and we figured out some of the stuff kind of nearby. I think we checked out this wreck a little bit. Items of interest do not go alone. Oh, it's the data bank. I think we got that one. I don't know. We looked around a little bit. We're probably not going to follow so strictly to this map because whatever. And then I think it was out this direction that we kind of explored. And we found some random stuff. So this time we're going to go up. Oh, we also went up to here and found the old habitat. So this time we're gonna go up over here to whatever Camp 1 is. And maybe lead zone. I don't know what that means, but because we desperately need silver, and there's lots of silver up that direction. So, whoa, why is there so much right here? Alright, remember that. We'll be heading that way. And then we're going to start working on our base. I'm thinking of building our base like over here in this open area here, if it's not dangerous. This seems like it would be a good place to build a quick base. Right? So I think that's our plan today. Oh, before I forget, the TikTok. I had a TikTok to show you guys. Um, uh, um, Favorites? Alright, here it is.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Here we are. This is Subnautica 2 news. So this is on their next update.
I'm Anthony Gallegos, creative director on Subnautica 2. Our early access 1.1 update called Adaptive Measures is coming out tomorrow. A major one that I think people are going to be happy with is creature work. We've done some work around creature flinches, so most of the creatures in the game now have good flinches, so if you smack them with the survival multi-tool, you'll get that reaction out of them before they flee to really let you see and understand the impact you're having on them. Additionally, we've done some work on the Sonic Resonator, where a bunch of the creatures now have stun states, so when you hit them with the Sonic Resonator, you'll see them clearly communicate that they've become stunned.
So now we're not going to get harassed and like bullied for 30 minutes straight as they chase me down.
That's all in an effort to make you feel like you're having the mitigation on creatures that we want you to feel, which has also been a major part of your feedback. We've also done more work around blight encounters, that when you encounter the blight creatures around the angel combs, there's a better transition from when they go from a passive to aggressive.
And I didn't even know they were passive because they just suddenly became aggressive. I was like, oh, I'm dying now. So I didn't even know they were passive.
You can really feel that and not be as surprised of where creature attacks are coming from, which was a problem we had definitely heard in feedback.
And I think there's like a full video on like a little more details and bug fixes and stuff on their YouTube, but that's what I found, so I don't care. They are just mean. That's just it. They're mean. That's the problem. Oop. That was weird. All right. Turn that off. Okay. And now on to the game. Oh, before I forget. Man, I'm all over the place. I also set up some more stuff due to chat recommendations. Unfortunately, Andy, I don't think it's gonna work for you. Not until I can figure out how to get it to work on YouTube. Like maybe I'll set up some kind of like some kind of command or something maybe. But right now I just added the grudge sound. And so hopefully that should be playable. I got sad violin sound. And then I just added a new throwing one. So current throws are 10. Oh my goodness, I can't open that. And so yeah, so if 10 and then these are 5, so I really should change this to 50, but whatever. But now I get bombarded with 5 items at a time for more. No. Edit this one? No. It was this one. No, wait. How do I edit that? How do I don't... I'm not smart enough for this. These? No, that's history. Commands? No. Twitches? No. I'm not smart enough for this. I want to edit the throw 5. Also, it seems to be lagging terribly. Service? No. Integrations? No. I feel like it would be in these, but maybe not. Oh. Is it lagging? Why is you lagging? Why is you lagging? Why must you lag? Open properly. Open properly. Fine. Guess it's not gonna. Well, that will be a problem for later. Alright. So I'll fix that. It's currently way too expensive for what I want it to be, but guess that is what it is. And then I'll work on trying to figure out how to get YouTube up on this chat for you guys. So that way you guys can actually see what everyone's typing. I don't understand why that's not working. So I guess we'll just on with the game. On with the game. Sure. I don't know why it does that every time, but sure. Maybe. Is it gonna run? Jeez, it's giving me a heart attack here. It's trying. It's trying. It's really trying. This is on the proper game, right? Alright. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't know why everything's running so crappily right now. And like the rest of everything's running fine, so it's got to be something with it itself. I don't think it has anything to do with my internet. This one? I think. Let's hope, or let's hope. Oh my goodness. I've been like watching a new anime recently. I know, if not only being an anime guy on the internet was enough, I also watch anime in my free time, right? I know, but I've been watching. Shoot, what's the name? Let me find it out real quick. I promise. Girls und Panzer. It's about girls driving tanks, and I've been seeing TikTok clips of it. How do I jump? Oh, that's how I jump. Why is that my bumper? And alright, but I've been watching it because like I've seen TikToks of it, and it was like, oh, tanks are cool, I want to watch tanks. Specifically a drifting edit, which was like, I thought it was an anime about drifting tanks, but no, it's close to that. It's like these battle games that they use tanks to fight mock battles in, and it's such a stupid, bizarre concept that I ended up laughing the whole day. It's so funny. The frick was that? I don't like it when the ocean howls at me. What the frick was that? That was not nice. Alright, I wanted to see what kind of food we had. That's what I was doing in here. I want that. I'll take one extra. We got 2 water, 2 food. We'll just drop the titanium. And since we're here, we'll turn you. 20 food. Maybe. Yeah. Alright. We'll turn you into water. There we go. Now we got food, we got water. But as I was saying, it was so funny. I've stumbled onto just the most bizarre anime recently. I prefer dubbed. That way I don't really have to pay like full attention to it when I'm not watching. or like when I'm doing something else. We need to go north, right? I think that was the direction. And so, like, it's hard to find really funny, stupid anime that's not cringe. Was really worried after the first episode, because the first episode was kind of cringe. It was a little cringe. But I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll watch it on a little bit longer. And it actually wasn't as cringe. I hate cringe. I hate cringy things. Which sucks because I'm such a sucker for isekai. I love isekai so much. I love my trash isekai with overpowered protagonists, but I hate how cringy all of them are. They're all stupid and I hate it. None of them know their way around a social interaction, and it hurts me on a physical level. And I think we should just ban all cringe. All cringe banned. No more cringe. Alright. So then east a little ways, I think, is where we need to go. Oh, is that weird glitch there what we're looking for? I think it is. Oh my goodness, I'm so good at this video game. You don't even know. Don't even know. Because I barely know. Don't.
Abandoned colony structure partially disassembled.
Disassembled? Is it disassembled or destroyed? Those are two very different things.
Wreck diving. Oxygen. Asphyxiation and print loss. Be sure you are prepared to die. Usefully.
Wait, one sec. This is so loud for me. You're banned. Banned from what? Oh, because you're cringe? Sorry, I was so slow to that. I'm gonna drop it down to like 30. A babysitter anime? What? What? It was, hey Elk, me and my roommates, some kind of stroke. There's a ripe peach tree in our backyard of our new home. Babysitter school. Babysitter school? That's such an anime name. I've never heard of it though. Why aren't you clicking? Am I missing something? Do I have to put it away? Nope, that's not what I want. What is up with this? What is this? Anomaly, no genes detected of sulfuric acid. Okay. Okay.
Oxygen.
I just want to hit the button. But I didn't have any bananas. So good? Good? I don't know what a good is. Hey, Jubes, I'm hooking our hatches up to external buttons is just a simple backup in case the door automation goes down. We can't on systems if we still controls things. Please don't say Jubes. It's really unfortunate. We're a cult, not a trendy health supplement. See, button. Let me press button. This button?
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Okay.
Oxygen.
Peaches. Peaches, yummy. Alright, back on a little on track. The babysitter school? Never heard of it. That sounds ridiculous. And banana bread does sound really good. And then replace it with peaches also sounds really good. I am a little jealous. It sounds so... Don't. I was watching a TikTok earlier today. Alright, he's not... He doesn't seem like he's gonna follow me all the way in. I was like, what's the perfect... What's the perfect, Whoa. Cool. Painted tree. Ooh. Cool. Like, what's the perfect replacement? Like, if flowers are for a girl, what would be, like, a men's version of getting flowers? And according to the TikTok, everybody said swords, which I just have to disagree with. Because, well, swords are cool, and every guy likes a sword. I don't think it's a replacement for roses, because roses are like cheap, like easy to get. You just kind of stumble across them, and they're just like a random gift, or maybe something a little sentimental for like Valentine's or something. I don't have any more batteries. Don't fight me. And so I think banana bread was a popular choice, was banana bread, and that's what made me remind me about this, was that you said banana bread. It was like everybody in the comments also agreed with me that like swords were not it. How do I get out of here? I was able to get through that area just fine earlier. Why am I too fat now? Owie. Stop that. Well, you're rude, fishy. Instead of banana bread, peach bread. Peach bread. Most guys get flowers until they die. I'm assuming most guys don't get flowers until they die, and that is true. I've never gotten flowers ever, I think. I can't think of a time I've ever gotten it. That's no help. I'm out of batteries for this. Oh, you know what? We could just take it from this. Unload. Load. There we go. Can we get out of here? Nope. We're running out of oxygen so quickly. It's so obnoxious. I just want to explore a little. Alright, you know what? Scary. He sounds like a wolf or something from movies with the growl. Close to me, flowers. Oh, that's really sweet of you. I hope they appreciated it, because flowers are pretty cool. I think flowers are pretty cool. Food. We like food. Alright, so I think all the silver said it was like in here somewhere. So let's get some oxygen and go diving. Hopefully without dying. Alright. Go, go, go. Did I did. Whoops. Oh well. At least it will show us the way out. Silver? I've only got so much oxygen. Please, silver? Silver? And not the hedgehog. I don't see any. We're gonna have to go out.
Oxygen.
Man, where? Alright. Thank you. We're gonna open Google again. Alright. So we're right around here, I think. So over near this wreck debris. X, Y? If that is the height, it should only be at like a depth of 41. Hi, Maggie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Freaking, oh my goodness. You scared the crap out of me today. I know you don't know this, and this is going to sound ridiculous to you, but you scared the living daylights out of me because I was prepping for stream, and I was sitting here in my streamer bot. Let me see. Where's my monitor? Here we are. Nope. There we go. Yeah, you scared the living daylights out of me because when somebody follows, it plays a sound. This setting up some more rewards, and this is what plays the sound. And so when you followed, all of a sudden it played. Where is it? Sound alerts. I think it's alerts. Here we are. It played this. Just out of the blue while I was sitting here just dead silent. I had paused my video so I could think, and I was just messing around, like putting in numbers, and all of a sudden I hear this random noise. It stopped my heart. Oh my goodness. The game's going great. We're currently looking for silver, and we're in desperate need. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, it did scare the daylights out of me. All right, so we're looking for this debris here. So that way, there's supposed to be silver near it. Oh, right there. Okay. Objective confirmed. What are you? Titanium? No. Titanium? No. Nope. Ooh, wait, what are you? Ceiling light. Sure, I'll take you. Yes, we just finished with those 2 playthroughs. Oh, like, just barely. And so this is our second day of streaming this. And we just finished streaming all of Subnautica 1 and all of Below Zero. And those were really fun. I was really hoping to get those done a little faster. But... oh. My thing's gone. Why is my thing gone? Why? Alright, one sec. I need to switch. There we go. Why did it reset all my settings? Frame generation off. Reset all my settings. That's so rude. Textures high. There we go. Off. Frame. Yes. Okay. There we go. This is what I want. Now I can see you guys up here. Wait. There was something about blurring. So far it seems really good. I've been enjoying it, but I've only spent like an hour on it, so I don't know yet. It's also in like pre-alpha or whatever, so it's not fully done yet. So camera bobbing off. Yes. Okay, that is. It sounds super interesting. Like so far it's been cool. Not as far as I've seen. It's a different planet. This is not the same planet. So after Subnautica 1, there was like your character Riley Reed goes back to Earth and becomes a hero and publishes a book about his survival. Yada yada yada. And that prompts Altera to go exploring more and doing more stuff. And so they were planning a exploration to a desert planet called Zezora. But during that trip to Zezora, it was supposed to be like 14 years out. And then they would start colonizing it. somewhere along that line, the ship that you're in disappears, and that's all that the whatchamacallit, the ads before the game came out. Also, thank you. It was really cheap, but I really ended up liking it. I'm not seeing any silver. Alright. And then so you wake up on this planet and they've got like this weird like rebooting system going on, and so when I die I get reprinted with my brain over at my habitat kind of thing. And so death isn't actual death here. And the people that before you that were like released from for my model, I paid like $15. It was pretty cheap on VGen, and so because I had just spent a bunch on other stuff beforehand, and there's like no male models online. I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah. So then the... Don't bite me, please. Stop it. Yeah. And so somehow we ended up crash landed on whatever this planet is. We're not really sure yet. But the AI that's kind of controlling the system has been selectively letting people out little by little, so that way like they can start building up stuff and try to get help without just releasing everyone and causing chaos. Alright, not to... some more overlays? Yeah, I've got some overlays. I've been slowly working on them and gaining them and stuff. Like, I don't really know.
Detects human remains interred beneath the sediment. This site is a mass grave.
Oh, that's cool. Good to know everyone here died. So glad I'm here. With no oxygen, because there's no freaking silver anywhere. Like, if you want to, I'd look at it, but like no promises or anything like that I'd use it.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I'm not gonna gatekeep like fan art or anything like that. Ow. Stop. Okay, and then all those, like, the people that the AI had released, some of them started going crazy because of this virus in the water that makes them want to go to that giant tree and think it's some kind of holy being, while others kind of fought against that, being like, no, that's stupid, don't do that. What was this thing again? Oh, food. Sweet. Alright, all I'm seeing is a lot of titanium, but we're like 30 meters deep. We should be getting close to where this silver's supposed to be. I'll think about it, but like I said, like, I'm not looking to buy anything right now, and or anything like that. So yeah. Yeah. I'm so off my game today. I don't know why. Stop. Don't. I will hit you with this hammer. Let's actually see. Supposedly they're supposed to back off once you hit them. If you can actually hit them. Well, he's backing off. It sure didn't feel like I did anything to him, but he's at least leaving. So that's good. Let's see if we can go a little further down. Maybe that's where all the silver is. That fish was not chill. He kept biting me and then circling me. He was very, very rude. He bit my butt. Not happy. Not a happy camper. Silver, please. Silver.
Is
All
a
right.
mainstay feedstock for electronics.
I've only got so much oxygen, but this is literally all I need right now. Thank you. Why is all the silver lower than what you're able to really reach with this oxygen? I think I would have drowned if I didn't have this thing. Alright, let's go build our additional air tank, because this is getting ridiculous. I think it's the first air tank. Unless we're trying to skip literally right over. I just come to the realization that I don't remember if this is the first air tank or if this is like the second upgrade and we're skipping right over the first one, which would explain a lot. But I want to say it was the first one. I'm stupid, but I don't feel like I'm that stupid. These fishies are so weird. They definitely have a very creative outlet for aquatics, at least. I think it's the second. Probably. I could 100% see it go that way. But like, it only required 2 silver from my memory, so I don't know. That seems pretty cheap. Standard air tank. Okay, it was the standard one. Required 2 silver. That seems excessive. Alright. We went from 45 to 75. So just under double. Under double. Alright, now that we finally have that, let's go check out Camp 1. Now that we can actually breathe long enough to get down there and look around. Finally. And then we can start working on the base, because I really want to start recharging these batteries so we don't have to keep making them. Because that's my biggest problem in these games. The fish look like they come from Nafalaguas. I don't. Alright, Nafu. Fala. Faguas. What is this? I can't say. This does seem safe enough to show. What is this? Is this what you were meaning to type? Yeah, I guess some of them seem like they're from this. Oh, even the whole wiki page is pink. Nafalu is created by Moria. It was first conceptualized by the video making art with the new Polskas. I don't know what that is. From outer space, the planet appears colorful with an equally colorful ring. Berries are fruit that is native. They are berries. It's got citizens. What is this? I'm so confused. Lollipop forest during the cold winter months. What? I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. Sure. You know, I can kind of see it with at least the main fishies, like the little. Where are they? I don't know what any of them are called in this game. I got so good at Subnautica 1 and 2. I learned like all the creatures. I learned like all the biomes. Stop that. What part of stop that did you not understand? Go away. You're mean. And now I don't know what any of the fishies' names are. Okay, not all, but I sure knew a lot of them. I knew generally where they... Ow. You're so mean. I feel like they need to balance how hard things hit early in the game and how aggressive things are. They're all so mad at me. Wait, we already have that. All is it a lot? All is all. All right. Well, I know all the fishies, not intensely, but I do know all of them.
30 seconds.
I couldn't tell you names though. I suck with names. I didn't learn any of the names. But like I could look at one and be like, yeah, I know that one. I know that one. He looks familiar. No, don't need that. Dining table, we've already scanned like 30 of those. Shelf. Didn't we need one more dining table? No. What? I wish it were different. I want this awful place torn apart, melted down for scrap. Sophie. I hear you sometimes. I'm glad I got rest. And can't remember. Zip. Or reset, sorry. Jubilee. Soon. That doesn't... You guys are not any type of help. Let's get some oxygen. Any day now. Come on, oxygen fishy. There we go, there we go. What kind of things are it? Ooh. Oh. What's that? What are you? In these tangled corridors, the first of us struggled to survive. Maybe some of us were among them. We cannot remember their sacrifices. Let us work towards a better future. A world be our home, Sophie. Cool, yeah, but what's the point of this? This corridor, and especially this corridor, seem 100% pointless right now. Like, they're just circles that lead to nowhere. Why are they here? Paracel terminal. Sure. Okay. Great. Don't know what that did for me. Did we miss anything? I feel like we're missing stuff. Listen, Andy, I promise I know my fishies. Not intimately, not completely, and I probably couldn't tell you their names, but I know my fishies. I played a lot. I could probably tell you every what the name of every fish in Subnautica 1 is. I almost got all the eggs too. Yeah. And then have we explored over here yet? Yes, we have. We're trying to get... The button doesn't work. I want in there. I want in there. I don't know what we have to do. I don't know if I need a key card or if it's just broken. Pick up plants, but that's not a lot of help. Yeah, I hear beepies in there. I don't know how to get in there. I break the glass.
30 seconds.
That's dumb. I can't break the glass. Yeah, you should believe me. You should believe me. Stop. Don't. Ow. See, this would be a great time to be able to kill you right now. You stupid fish. But no. At now. If it wasn't for that, you would be dead. Why are you complaining so much? Would you rather be dead? Ah, this is how we get in. Okay, let's go get some oxygen so that way we can do this with a full tank of air.
30 seconds.
And then we could do some real exploring. The Donut Squad. That sounds delicious. 100% I'd join. If I get donuts out of it. Yeah. Yeah. But you have to promise me donuts. That's the rule. Scan station. We already have that. What are you?
Damn it. Okay. Black box. It's Tuba. I'm trapped by a marrow breach. I don't have any flares. I'm not getting eaten. The cook will not be eaten. I'd rather run out of air. Habitat's
good to know.
gone. Chap lost it. He blew up the beds. Some of us made it out with Ganzo. I'm sorry, Ganzo. I said I was going back to Habitat, but I'm going to find the Jubilee, and I don't think they can feed you all. I'm sorry, man. I left you. I don't know where I'm gonna reprint. I don't know what I'll remember. Look, if I find this, the Jubilee went south, to the cave where the crabs die. Do you understand? The cave where the crabs...
Cool. Also, we just read something that said, like, the crabs will dig up minerals if you leave them alone. Or, like, if you don't bother them or get too close. So, that's cool.
Seek medical attention.
How? What am I supposed to do against you? This is just harassment at this point. You're just bullying me. We don't stand for bullies here. There's a no bully zone. $5 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Dang, I'm in. I'm in. Let's do it. Where do I sign up? Sick. Alright, let's go to our life pod and start building stuff. We need... Ow. We need better gear. Clearly. Things are too mean to us. You're harassing me. Alright, I think now that we got... pretty much gone through that entire area. And we're running low on health packs. So, we can't really stay there much longer anyway. So now is a good enough time as any to go start trying to build up a base and go see what areas are safe enough to do that. We're gonna need batteries though, so I might need to build an extra battery or two. How many batteries do we have left? Oh, we have a spare battery. Alright, that should be something enough. We'll take some titanium. Let's see what he wants to yap about. Ruby.
T. Ruby Anor, lead pilot. Partial voice data retrieved.
Hey! Umala! Uh-oh.
Remember the flight to the Cicada? Before you were scanned into storage, Ruby kept maneuvering the shuttle wildly, and then apologizing to the passengers. I don't know how you felt about it. Personally, I was charmed. She finds her work intoxicating, and that's what life is all about. Loving what you do.
I don't trust this AI as far as I can throw it.
To your PDA.
I don't trust this AI at all. He was intoxicated by it. Or no, personally charmed. She finds her work. Yeah,
Contact.
you sound way too sus.
A young, able spacer. Partial voice data retrieved.
Mirror breach got me. Should have brought flares.
What is a marrow breach?
Do you remember when she stole that fried dough from her brother and offered it to you? Right in front of him. An egregious act of sisterhood. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Be cautious. Seawater viral load increases sharply out west of the life pod.
No, I'm not AFK. I just like to be quiet so that way you guys can listen and I could actually hear what he says. Because I don't want you guys to feel like you're missing out on any good stuff. All right, so we got some silver, we got first aid, we got some titanium, got copper wire apparently. Sure, why not? So let's. All right, what do we need to do the first one? Let's just look at our blueprints. That's probably easier. All right, we're gonna need to like start with like a corridor. That's 2 titanium, simple enough. A hatch, a quartz, and a titanium. We can pick up a quartz and a solar panel. Another 2 quartz. So we're gonna need 3 quartz total. You need 3 more quartz. Quartz, quartz, quartz. I don't know what it is with Subnautica, but they sure make me feel like I never have enough quartz. Constantly, we've been battling trying to get enough quartz. Hi. Like in the first game, we never had enough quartz for all the windows. In the second game, we never had enough quartz for all the big like roofs and stuff. And now we still don't have enough quartz. They demand so much quartz from me. I don't even remember where we find it, honestly. Oh, right here.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Sweet, 4. Let's go. Man, this bonus oxygen is already making my life so much better. Definitely wants me to farm a lot. Yeah. I do a lot of farming off stream. Like I'll probably do that between this stream and next time we play too. Is just farm up some materials so that way you guys don't have to watch me fumble around for titanium for 3 hours or whatever. Alright, so should we check off stuff that was over? Wait, what is this? No. What is Camp 1? Yeah, so cartographer's notes. We definitely checked that one off. We checked that one off. Don't need that. Wall rack. Make sure to get that later. Remind me later. And some kind of whatever a sonic resonator is. We'll need to come back for that too. But in the meantime, we're going east because this is our life pod. Portable locker, flashlight. Get out of here. We're gonna go basically straight east from where we are now until we hit the V-shaped debris. Hey, I think we've actually been over there for a minute. V-shaped debris, keep going a little bit and then up north a little bit until we get to this weird cradle looking thing. And we'll see if that's a good spot. Oop. Nope, wrong button. That one. There we go. Straight east. 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 Okay. We're right under that, so yeah. Alright, time to go on an adventure. Make sure we stock up on air. Oh, for a second I thought that was like a thermal vent. I was like, that would have been handy. Have you heard of Mechanical Marie? Nope. Can't say I have. What is it? Oh, there's the little V shape, so not too much further now. really hope there aren't a lot of predators over here, because
30 seconds.
it would be such a prime place to build. But if there's like a bunch of the crabs or something, this is gonna suck. Honestly, I don't think we've really stumbled across a decent place to build, just because of how many of these shark guys and stuff there are, and how obnoxiously ruthless they are. What? Where? It's just something's picking a fight with me.
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold. Heat
Oh, what? What? It's hot over there? Well, it's a good thing we're going this way. This might be crab zone, though. Which might be dangerous. Are you crab? Or are you coral? Yeah, never heard of. Alright, so that's crab. This is all probably crab zone then. That's just great. Great. Shoot. Because I wanted to build literally right here. And that's probably a crab too. Alright, back to Google. Alright, so we're like right here. Clan anime? No, haven't heard of that either. Clan anime. Oh, I have at least seen stuff about it. Yeah, I've at least seen the picture around, I think. Well, that's a danger zone. That's no help. Coral crabs. Yep. Great. What are you? Sharks over here. Yeah. Look at this whole thing is just meanies. Bullies. A lot of them. What am I supposed to do? I don't even know what a Geordi is, but I'm sure he ain't nice. Because I wanted to build closer this, like, in here, so that way we'd be further this side, while still being plenty close to the rest of over here that I'm sure we're going to spend decent time on. But I don't want to be right freaking next to this stupid crabs. I know, right? And apparently, like, this direction's freaking lava zone or something. So, that's no good. We could go down here. This looks like there's nothing down here, but then we'd be like so far away from everything up here. I just don't know if that'd be worth it. Because that honestly, like, it so clearly stands out as the one safe area, so I am also highly suspicious of it. Very, very suspicious. Right, are these all meanies? Is that what all these fish are? Let's see, which one's... That's a crab. Bullethead probably is a meanie. Coral crabs are... Brooder sounds mean. Geordi. Subnautica 2. Oh, okay. So these guys are actually pretty safe. Okay. Hammerheads. Let's see. Sand spear sounds mean. Shark, shark. Marrow reach. I don't know what a marrow reach is. Alright, now with this, we can relook at potential safety or safe areas. I'm sure one of these is probably also dangerous and it's going to screw everything up. Well, that doesn't even look like it's over here, so that's not worries. Well, right here seems rather safe. Colonist bunker. I don't even know what I'm looking at there, but okay. Let's turn like everything else off. Except for the Leviathans. We don't want to run into Leviathans. This is ridiculous. Why is everything dangerous here? I wonder how close we can get over here to be safe. Because if we can build on this platform, we can use the heat to power our base. And it would be plenty close this direction. And once we are safe from the heat, it wouldn't be like once we get like a reinforced suit or something. But I think like that and these are like lava zones. Well, only one way to find out. Since we're right next to it, might as well go check it out. What was that, east? Because
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Said there was something dangerous around here, I think, too. So, going up. Because I just want to build a base with some place that I'm not going to be harassed by the wildlife. That way I can get in and out of the base and not really have to worry about that. I know, apparently that's a tall ask. Apparently. You're definitely a crab. Tell it. Eh? I don't know what that degrees means. I don't have a slight clue. Alright, you know what? It actually seems like it's...
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold. Recommend adaptation.
Is it? It is.
30 seconds.
We're still... Wait, it's still hot over here. Is our health still going down? What the crap? Maybe like on that ridge there. That might be good. What do you guys think? Think that this ridge would work? Let's look at it on the map. I think it's right... I think it's right here. So other than the crab right in front, it doesn't seem too dangerous. Then we could expand outwards this way and up. And then as long as we're careful with the crabs, it doesn't look like there's anything else dangerous around. How's our resources? Aconite is only over there. Whatever this is, only over there. Copper seems like it's abundant everywhere. Gold, we'll find plenty of gold. Lead isn't too far. Lithium is right there. Mineral salvage isn't terribly far for this. Quartz is everywhere. Salt, pretty over there. Shark needles are only over there. Silver, lots of silver right here and silver over here, so not terribly far. Sulfur's right there. Titanium's everywhere. I think this just might be a sweet spot. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I think I think we should just do it. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm gonna build facing this way. Enter build menu. And we'll just build like the highest it can go. There we go, like that. Then we can build out that way and up and stuff or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If I have to deconstruct it and reconstruct it off stream or something, I'll do it. Wouldn't be the first time I did that. Oh, hi, Krabby. You're not gonna come down here, are you? We can be friends, right? Yeah?
30 seconds.
Power connected. All systems on.
Oh, this is actually really cool. +8 power, -2 power. So we're gaining power at the moment. This is actually really cool. I really like how the solar panels synced on. That was cool. Habitat beacon. We should probably place that here. Like that. Yeah. For now. We'll probably swap that out for a solar panel later, but we don't have much left. I think we should just go grab a ton of titanium and start building stuff. This is so cool. Look at this. The rooms. Sync on. Oh, also, did you see how the corridor, like, we don't have to waste our time with these the stupid 90s anymore. Oh my goodness, those 90s and the other two games were so obnoxious. Oh, and you can compartmentalize the windows. That's cool. Exterior wall light, spotlight, habitat beacon, whatever a dive elevator is. We got plenty of furniture already. So that's good. Not like a ton, but battery terminal. Quartz copper wire. Alright, let's save up for this. So we're gonna need, I think we want a big square room to start off with. Yeah.
30 seconds.
There we go. There's some titanium. I think that'll be enough to build our first little room. Alright, but I am no architect. I warn you right now. I'm not.
Warning. Power offline.
No, how do I deconstruct you? Deconstruct mode. There we go. That's shrink
Power
mode.
connected. All systems online.
What? What? Change length? Shrink? What? I don't understand this. Oh, what?
Warning. Power offline.
But I just rebuilt it. This is so random. I'm trying to... What? Great. Do I have to deconstruct this? And now...
Warning. Power offline.
Open menu. This is... I'm getting all sorts of turned around. This is so different from the first one. Control.
Power
There we go.
connected. All systems online.
And then a room. Alright, we'll just throw a room on. Man, this is baffling me. I'm not smart enough for this advanced building.
Welcome aboard.
Alright. Now that we actually have some room. Looking good, looking good. I want to know what this shrink mode is. There's move mode. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I get it off of VGen. The credit should be in my about section somewhere, I think. Or they'll be there soon, hopefully. Once I figure that out. I think it was Anya Kazumi or something close to that on VGen. We're trying to figure out this base building in Subnautica 2 right now. It's certainly a lot. It's a different beast than the two games, that's for sure. I am baffled. Ooh. Oh, I earned this for doing something. I don't even remember. But I somehow earned this from what I vaguely remember. Cool. Probably a waste of space, but it's cool. It is a lot. Right now there's a move mode. Oh, that's how that works. And then there's like a deconstruct mode, and then a shrink mode on top of that. But the shrink mode just seems to be deconstructing things. Why do you do that to me? Enter deconstruct mode. Enter shrink mode. No. Why? Why do you do this to me? Oh, I probably should do that, shouldn't I? Alright, well, he's built. Sure, I'm happy with that. Let's go get more materials so that way we can start charging our batteries, because we're gonna be blowing through batteries. Alright. So that's what our habitat little icon looks like. Did the mean crabs leave? What are you? Salt. That's a lot of salt. Looks like the mean crabs kind of wandered off for now. I bet that's them right there. He looks like a crab. Think we can get down and see? I honestly can't tell, but I bet it's a crab. Yep, I knew it. I told you. I told you. Mean crabby. I'm gonna turn him into a Krabby Patty. Alright, we're also low on food. We should probably pick that up while we're back. Heading back. Oh, it'll be interesting to see how much power, let's see, like it will go through during the night, since it seems like it's getting dark. So hopefully one solar panel will just be able to last at the night, providing air, but I doubt it's gonna actually provide charge long enough. Where am I going? Oh, right there. That's if these fishies don't bully me. I've got a hammer. Ah! Yeah, so you can whack those ones and they seem to go away. But the big ones just bite you and they're like, oh, sorry, did you happen to exist? No, we don't like that. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't fight back against them. I just have to take the hit. It is very pretty. They definitely did a much better job with filling out the environments on this game than the first two. Not saying the first two weren't pretty. They were gorgeous, especially that like crystal zone. I really liked the crystal zone. But it felt like they just copied and pasted the same plant everywhere, and that's how they decided their areas. And so the fact that everything here has like a good variety of things is really cool. Oh, nope. There we go, water. Alright, we got water. We didn't pick up any food. That was on the list to do that I forgot. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. I went fishing just the other day. And... wait, you look weird. You're like green and stuff. Yoink. Where'd the... there. Gotta be a fishy, fishy. Yeah. And we didn't catch a dang thing. And then the guy, like 2 feet to our right, caught like 5. It was ridiculous. Hi. I wish I could take you. You're cute. Look at you. You're adorable. Plant life, just slightly different colors. Yeah, exactly. Like all of the mushroom biome was just a bunch of mushrooms. There was like nothing on the seafloor or anything like that. And well, the mushrooms looked really cool, but that's kind of all that was there to it. And like banana or apples? Banana. I like bananas more. Sorry, Moon. You can't see the YouTube chat right now. We've got a lovely active chatter in YouTube. And I've been trying to figure out how to put that up so that way you guys can see it, but it hasn't been working. So that is on the list to figure out eventually. We were trying to work on that at the beginning of stream for a few seconds. It just did not want to cooperate. Alright, so we could take all of that titanium. Andy says hi from YouTube. What else do we need? What else do we want to build? Oh, we want to build the charger. That's right. That's one of the on our list to do. The charger and probably more solar panels is what we're gonna do. Ooh, we could just get a fabricator so that way we don't have to go all the way across. Completes complex biomechanical manufacturing tasks over time for more advanced recipes. That sounds like something we're gonna need to get. So let's focus on, where's our battery terminal? Let's focus on this. We need a little more quartz. We need a lot of quartz to start off with. Yeah, lots of quartz, lots of quartz. Wherever all that quartz went. Anyway. I don't have like a ton of room for it either. Wait, what was that? Did it say it did say I could scan you. I feel like I've scanned you like several times now. Oh, it's saying I could cut you. Okay. It's like I could have sworn I scanned you at least once. I felt like it was twice, but... They moved the little icon that lets you like... tells you if you can scan or... cut it. Like just a little bit more inwards of the stream. Or like screen. And it's throwing me off. Wait, what are you? Titanium. That is not quartz.
30 seconds.
I know I keep talking about it every stream, but I'm so excited for the new palworld update. So I've been putting together the list of things that I want to talk about the update before the update comes out. And so I've got like this list of TikToks and stuff, and we're gonna go through their Twitter and look at all the new pals right before the update comes out. So that will be Thursday. And I'm so excited. And then Saturday? Yeah, I think Saturday. No, you're copper. Is when I plan to do the 1.0
30 seconds.
release update. And I love that you just put like you're just going through the vowels A E I O U. You're like ooh Twitter? Yeah, Twitter. I don't respect its new name. I don't even respect Twitter to begin with. So, but that seems like the best location to find their comics and other stuff. So. It's not like I care either way for Twitter. It's just I don't use it, and I don't care. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've heard. Is like that it's all drama. That's all bad news. Like I don't spend a lot of time on social media where it's just gonna be obnoxious like that. Where like I'll spend a lot of time on TikTok, but that's just for the funnies. That doesn't count as social media. It counts as brain rot. That's different. What are you? Quartz! Sweet, that's what I needed. I was worried that it was going to be just salt. I'm like, I don't need salt. So like I spent time on like TikTok, which I enjoy, and Instagram a little bit here and there, which is, I use it for essentially the same reason. It's just TikTok, but not. And then I'll use YouTube, and that's it. And it's all just for the memes. I don't like following along with politics or bad things that are happening in the world or stuff like that, just because it's all drama and nothing I could really do about it. So it's just gonna make me sad and depressed and feel useless. And there's no point in that. And so I follow random weird things that I like that are very bizarre. Exactly. It's just a lot of nothing that is you're like, oh, here, feel bad that puppies are dying halfway across the world and you do nothing about it. And you're like, thanks. Now I feel terrible. You've ruined my whole day. And you're like, they're just like, yep. And I'm like, cool. Thanks. And so I just don't bother with news or politics or anything like that. It was an example. Don't worry, Andy. I promise. It was just an example. I made it up right here, right now. Yeah, and so I don't even have. I've got a Twitter account, but literally just for the sole reason that I didn't want anyone else to steal the name before I got to it, in case I ever end up needing to use it for something. Because I acknowledge that it's a decent networking location, that like a lot of other VTubers and YouTubers and other people, thank you, other people use it for networking capabilities and like to reach out and talk to and meet new people. I don't know, right here seems as good a place as any. And then we need the solar panel. Solar panel. Oh, sure, right here. There, one on either side. I like that. Bit of a nerd for symmetry. I do love me some symmetry. Alright, we can unpin this one. Now we wanted to look at Alright, how much do these produce? These produce 8? a second. So we're getting positive 16 minus 2 apparently. 14, so we would just have, we have like 14 usable right now. So that would be enough for the processor and enough for the fabricator. So I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't do it. But it's already feeling cramped in here. Let's build this out a little bit. Let's build it out a little bit. Is Twitter 18 plus? I don't know. I know that there's a lot of 18 plus stuff on there. Hi, Crab. You're gonna be my best buddy. I'm gonna call you. We need to come up with a name for this guy, because he seems like he's just gonna spawn here every time. So I think he should be our new pet. I think it also says that like they end up kicking up materials and stuff, which can be useful. Like this, lead. Sweet. Crab. Yeah, exactly. We need to come up with a name for him. And we could also come up with a name for his little lover over there too. I ship him at least.
30 seconds.
No, I don't want to breathe. Whoa, look at this. I can build it just like tiny narrow corridor. Not a lot of up and down that I could do, but that's still so cool. I wonder what it means by 4 point whatever titanium. Five. Should we just build it out like that, or do we want it with like one in? Kind of want it one in. This is so cool. Edward and Scarlet. Alright, so we got no. I don't like this. We got one vote for Edward and Scarlet. Moon doesn't seem too chatty right now. Wait, why? Don't deconstruct. Cancel. Yeah, you stop that. Alright, alright. I kind of like this. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Need 3 more titanium to make it even. Alright, but which one's Edward and which one's Scarlet, though? The one closest to the base and then the one further away. Which one's which? Requires sonic resonator. Oh! You know what? Did we ever get that? Sonic resonator. I mean, we've got what it takes, but it's a little pricey. So I don't really want to build that right now. But it would be such a good, quick, fast piece of titanium. Sure would be useful. And according to the TikTok we watched earlier, it says that it might also be able to like repel enemies the same way as hitting them with the hammer does. Jump! Oh yeah! I wonder just how high you can jump with that. I do wish that they, as far as I know, there's no land in this game either. I wish that they brought back a little bit of land. It would be a lot of fun to have more, like, more land options, like in the below zero. I really liked the thought of being able to build on land and having like land plants and water plants. Because there was also land on the first game.
Contact. Altera Starship wreck detected.
Talk about that one? Yeah, well, you know, this entire time we've been surrounded by Altera wreck, I assume.
30 seconds.
Going up. Hi. How high do you think we're gonna get this time? Oh, that seems about the same. Is Annie a girl nickname or Annie? Is Annie I'm assuming you meant to spell Annie. And I've only ever met Annie as a girl, but Andy would be like, I don't know, like a mix or like a 50-50 for that one, kinda, I guess. Yeah, I think it's the same for, I think that it could be either Andy. I feel like it leans a little more masculine. And so I think it leans a little more towards boys. But I also feel like that's just because of Toy Story. And Toy Story's heavy carrying that. And so, I don't know. I don't think I've ever really met an Andy personally, like day-to-day real life. I know an Andrew, but not an Andy. Oh, there's quartz in these. That's good to know. Handy. Wonder if they always spawn in there, or if that just happens to be this one specific one happens to spawn those. Cool.
30 seconds.
Wait, supply crate. Oh, you're just copper. I don't need copper. I need titanium. There's silver. Let's scan some silver. Cool. Going up. Alright, so I think we've picked up a little bit, so now we can go build out a little more. We got 2 quartz, so we might, if we build 5, 6, 7, yeah, so we've got 7 titanium according to our top right. So we're gonna build out one more room to make it symmetrical, and then I want another solar panel because I just don't want to be running out of electricity so quick, because we'd only have like 2 bars of electricity to work with after we build the processor and stuff. And so I'd rather have that 2 into 10 if they do remain consistent. Can we, I can't put it there.
30 seconds.
Right. We'll just have it going down the center of the base like it's like a fin.
Welcome aboard.
Like a fin. Alright. So, now that we got that, what does it take? Let's build at least a wall locker along like this side for now. Probably end up being moved. But now we can kind of store a little bit of stuff. We need a fabricator, a processor, and we've got plus another 8, I think, power. So we could build one. Wait, what is this? Probably need all of these. Mission critical locates resources, wrecks, and anomalies within an expanded range. High power draw. Ooh, we don't have a system chip. I don't know what that needs. Like a fin, yeah. It's gonna be so stylish. Oh, this is giving me like a hotel main foyer, kind of like having this at the center kind of feel to it, instead of like a fountain. It has this. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. So, but I don't know how to build that. And I think these are too blocky to actually shape like a fish, because that would be pretty cool if I could shape them like a fish, but I don't think I'll be able to. Alright, we're gonna need some food. Come here, fishy. Thank you. So let's make our way back, pick up any titanium that we see on our way back. That way, I think we've got some copper. How about of what? About a blocky fish? Oh, a blocky fish. I don't know. I might be able to pull it off, but I'm not any kind of artist or smart person at all. So streamboot.com. Yeah. We figured out you were an AI just from you showing up. Thank you. Alright, bye. Nerd. Why do I spell it? Don't worry, I can't spell worth crap. If you go back and see my the names of any of the lockers that I built in the previous 2 playthroughs, you'll realize that I can't spell titanium, I can't spell material, I can't spell freaking anything. So don't worry, don't worry. I can't spell at all either. My ex would make fun of me. She'd bully me for it. Lead. I don't need lead. Words are hard sometimes. And for me, that sometimes is a lot of times. Ow! See? What am I supposed to do against you? Don't. I will find a gun. I will get a mod to shoot you. I don't know. You're a bully. That's all I know. Stop it. Going up. With his bully. Oh my goodness. Don't. Well, get a gun. Get a gun and shoot him.
Hey, Gonzo, you hear that? South, close. Everybody get your flares ready.
New plan. Build a tadpole and just crash into him repeatedly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but then I'd have to, like, hold on to, like, 30 flares at a time. Because he's just so relentless, and it distracts him for, like, half a second. Won't that be bullying the bully? Exactly, that's the point. You gotta give them a taste of their own medicine. That's how you get them. BFG. I wonder what that stands for. Big freaking jelly. I don't know. There, we can eat that. Oxygen, thank you. Yeah, I've got a flare on me, but I've kind of been saving that for like bigger, scarier fish. And also half the time I forget I have it on me. But like, I don't want to like fill my inventory full of decoy flares constantly, because then how am I supposed to pick anything up? Because these little mean fishies also need them, because they're bullies. Bunch of bullies. Yoink. Yoink. Don't. Go that way.
30 seconds.
Yeah, see, now, like, if I was searching through that area, it would only... it only attracts everything nearby to that, and now it's gone. It's done. Now he would attack me again. These guys are mean. I'm fine with everything wanting to attack me. I'm just annoyed that I can't do anything about it. Like, I get this tiny little hammer that might as well be hitting him with a squeaky toy. pretty sure like, it doesn't even have a thunk sound. It just goes like tink, and then they don't even react at all. You're like, I don't even know if I hit them half the time. So I just feel like I'm flailing my little noodle baby arms at them, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I'll let you go for about half a second, and then I'll come back and bite you." That's why I don't like a lot of horror games that don't let you do that. I think horror games that let you fight back and still make it scary are super impressive, because if you've got a gun in your hand and you're feeling powerful and they still somehow make it end up like you're in danger and you feel vulnerable still, that's very impressive. Like Mimic, or not Mimic, the mimics in Prey. Prey is one of my favorite horror games, and you're like strapped up with like shotguns and pistols and stuff like that, and yet you still feel constantly unprepared and worried because just anything around you could just jump out and attack you. But like, I played the first Resident Evil, and like, even though I was strapped with a gun basically the entire time, I think you get like the pistol very early on, every corner and every fight felt super scary just because of how powerful things were. I think that was really, really impressive. Alright, so we got the titanium we needed. We needed, what is that? 1 plus, that's 3, 6, 9 titanium. And we've got 9 titanium. Let's go. And then we need a copper, a quartz. Man, I have the chat also right here, and so I can't see it at all either. Don't worry. We're all suffering in this. We need at least 2 more copper wire, another glass. Can I build 1 more glass? No, I can't. We need lots of quartz. And probably some copper. And some more water. Copper, quartz, and water. That's what we need. What are you? Quartz! Just what the doctor ordered. Scarcity rate, weapons of horror games. Exactly! Exactly. Weapons of horror, like, I don't like regular horror games that like just trap you inside or something, or like psychological horror games, just because it's like, well, if I was in that situation, I'd just break the window and get out. Why are you? It's like everybody's problem with cliche horror movies. I have a problem with most horror games. You're like, you're stupid. Don't go into the obviously haunted room. But the game like gives you no choice, and so it's like, I don't want to do that. At least if I had a gun, I would feel like, okay, I could go in there and figure out what the problem was, and then that would make sense for why I'd go in there. Like, I might not be a smart person. I definitely fall for some of the horror tropes in real life. Like, if I heard a weird noise in my house, I'm not just gonna walk away. I'm gonna grab a gun or a knife and then go check it out. Because, like, that's what you would do. What if there's an intruder? You gotta figure that out. And so, like, but in, like, horror movies and horror games, they're just like, oh, a very ominous, suspicious noise. I'm gonna go check that out just because I can. No protection, no thoughts, no nothing. Just be like, yeah, let's do this. I can take it. Yeah, like, no, you can't. No, you cannot. Alright, we got the 2 glass. I need copper now. We got the water. Exactly! Like moths to a light, you're just like, ooh, pretty. And you're like, no, it's not. That thing's covered in blood. Don't get closer to it. Like frequently you'll see something scary, or like some freaky monster or guy acting weird in like an empty room or right outside or something, like through a window. And instead of, oh, I don't know, calling the police or brandishing a weapon, no, they always, every single time, decide I should go touch that thing, or at least see how close I can get to touching that thing every single time. And I'm like, bro, he's gonna snap back and then snap your neck. What is your plan here? Or let it in every time. They'll obviously see something wrong, or something's not quite right, or something doesn't quite sound right, and they'll just let it in. And I'm like, you idiot! You just looked through that the stupid peephole through the door, and you're still letting it in? Why? Yeah, that's why you won't see me playing a lot, like maybe the occasional horror game, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to play a lot of the standard horror games like Markiplier or anything plays. Exactly. They're like, oh no, the consequences of my own actions. Who could have foreseen this? You're like, I wonder. Oh, apparently I dropped a fish on the floor. What are you doing on the floor, fishy? You're gonna get in my tummy. Alright, so we got the 2 copper. We got the 2 glass. We need 3 copper. Shoot. Yeah, 5-second rule. Yeah. The only thing in here is my germs. It'll be fine. It builds character. It builds the immune system. That's what my dad always said when he got me eating dirt. He'd be like, yeah, it'll be fine. It builds the immune system. Kappa. Okay. And then we also need at least 1 piece of raw copper and 1 piece of raw quartz. Some kind of acid, I think, is all that we're missing. So 3 copper. We only have 2 spaces left, but 3 copper. Wait, have we scanned you? We haven't. Scan Dragon Scale Coral. That's a pretty dope name.
30 seconds.
That's pretty dope. You know, I really should pay attention more to where copper is spawning, because I have not. And it is currently biting me in the butt that I'm too oblivious to actually remember things. At least we figured out that coral spawns in these domes. That's good to know. Right. Where can we find coral? On the way back? I think it said something about caves or something, or at least that's where I found most of the copper I've found so far. Something like that. Hopefully this will be enough. Or we'll find some soon. Wait, did I pick up 2 quartz? I didn't need to pick up 2 quartz. I'm an idiot. I only needed 1 quartz. 1 raw quartz. We're gonna put some of the titanium down just so that way it's not clogging our inventory for now. Alright, so we got the quartz. Now we just need, what is that? 1 raw copper. Ah, perfect. There we go. 1 raw copper, just like the doctor ordered. Ooh, I forgot my suit's green. I was like, what is that green flickering? It's my suit. It's my arms flailing around. Okay. And then what's it take to build that, like, acid or something like that? This one. Mild acid. 1 copper, 2 acidic ration pouch. So we need 1 more copper. Oh my goodness. Copper. It's copper and quartz every game. Every game, those are my two, the two bottlenecks. Yoink. And 1 copper. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now we can finally go back and start building things. I don't know if we're gonna have enough space to actually hold all of this though. So we still need the 9 titanium or whatever. Nope, wrong area. This one, mild acid. Okay. So we put one of those down. We'll drink one of these, I guess. Got the 1 quartz, check. 1 copper, check. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 titanium. The mild acid, check. 3 copper wires. Did we not pick up enough of all the copper wires? Did we forget? I forgot. Darn it! Ah! Alright, off to find even more copper. This is getting ridiculous. The amount of copper we're gonna go through. I can see why it's so valuable in real life now. Apparently, it's needed for everything. There. Copper wire. Did I only pick up 2 from that? Whatever. Nothing fill. How many is that? 3, 6, 9, 10 pieces of titanium, 2 glass, 3 copper wires, 1 acid, 1 quartz, 1 raw copper. Alright, I think we finally have it all. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous. There do we go, there do we go. Happy now, happy, happy, happy. Yeah. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. That is crazy. I can't tell if it's felt like longer than that or shorter than that. Look how cute these guys are. Look at him shiver. He's so adorable. I hate the fact that they're the ones that give me water. I hate it. I don't want to eat these guys. They're so cute. Look, he's perfectly fine, but only when we get close to him, he starts shivering in fear. Oh, he's so... I don't want to. They're so adorable. I love them so much.
30 seconds.
Oh, fine. Wait, we haven't scanned you. 4-eye? What the? You're weird. Ow! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare. I know that was rude, but you're a freak of nature, okay? Let's accept it. You're a freak of nature. That's not how biology works, as far as I know. You don't have to hurt me over it. I know it was a little rude, but I didn't think you'd actually understand me. I miss my sea glide. Oh wait, aren't there the little 2 hand rocket things in this game? I think we saw those in the trailer or something like that. Ow. Try that again. I'll hit you with a hammer. Yeah, whack, whack. Sounds like I'm hitting a piece of wood.
30 seconds.
I'm so happy that this AI at least sounds nicer than the one in Below Zero. When it said 30 seconds to Below Zero, it wasn't that mean. But when it was like down to like 10 seconds, it was like oxygen. It was like, geez, bossy, my goodness, you're so mean. So like early on, when all you had was like 30 seconds of oxygen to begin with, it was just like every 10 seconds it would be doing that. I'd be like, geez. Leave me alone. You're so mean. At least say it a little kinder.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. So polite. Right. I guess we should have the fabricator like here in the main entrance. That way we don't have to walk so far to get to it. You put like the processor over here. Sure. Yeah. Then the... Oh. Let's wait. Do we get enough for all of this? Well, we did, apparently. Let's put this one over here. Wait. Oh, that's like if it's just standing out in the open. Okay. I was like, wait, where'd the flooring go for it? And Mr. A dude. Maybe? 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 Oh, I want to put him right here. Right, let's deconstruct you. The frick? Thank you. Now reconstruct you over on this side. Then we could put this thing here. Like so. There we go. It's not like symmetrical, but it gets the job done. Okay, so we're gonna respawn here. I think that's our respawn location. Now, what's it take for those like rocket hand thingies? Wave makers, that's it. Grease, basic battery, wiring kit, silver. That was our issue. We didn't have any silver. What's it take the sonic resonator? Titanium ingots. Wiring kit, lead. I guess that's a good start to build next, I guess. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? You don't have anything to say to us, do you? Nope. Okay. So, I think we should probably also try and get everything else that we have from our life pod back. What just exploded? Excuse? What? Also, what's it saying that's like 30, 20? What was that? I don't know what that was. Hello, buddy. Are you kicking up anything useful? Kicked up some copper. Crab poop. I don't want to touch that. I'm good. I'm good. Wait, so I can scan you. Oh, that was cool. I think it said AU, which I think is the chemical compound for salt. That's poop. I don't need poop. Okay, this design is pretty cool though. I like how long and like weird the front two claws are, while the rest of them are just like normal crab legs. It kind of reminds me of like a praying mantis kind of thing. Hi, buddy. Want to be my friend? Oh, you're just a little guy. You tried so hard to hit me, but you fail. Reminds me of like the little rock punchers. I miss the rock punchers from Below Zero. The rock punches were so fun, and like they looked super scary, and if they hit you they could hurt, but because they're stuck on the floor, they can't hit worth crap.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. What is that accent? I want to say like British, but that doesn't sound quite right. Oh, we don't have our emergency flare. That's not a lot of help then. Well, I guess we just gotta hope we don't die then. Huh. What's it take to make a flare? I don't remember what it takes to even make a flare. Wasn't it like... I want to say fiber mesh, but that was the first 2 games. What was that? Requires survival multi-tool. Oh, for that. I think it might have been that material, actually. I think it is this material.
30 seconds.
I really want to, like, whatever the next upgrade for oxygen happens, that'd be great right about now, because we've only got, it says we've got a minute of oxygen, but it sure doesn't feel that way. I feel like I'm going up for air every 20 seconds. Alright, so we can go charge our batteries now, finally. We can eat this fish. What's it take to build you? Titanium and quartz. Oh, it builds 3. That's good. Alright, we got our emergency flares again. Pick up some fiber. We can pick up the silver that we have. And we can drink a water. Yeah. Yeah. That's some of what we might need. Let's at least the 2 batteries down, and we've got 2 lead in there, but I think we'll probably find lead closer by. We're gonna need so much titanium for that. I don't even know where to find where we found the silver yet. All I remember is it was like further down. Oh right, it was over near Camp 1. Wherever Camp 1 went. Where'd my little marker for Camp 1 go? Camp 1. Camp 1. That way. Alright, so we'll have to like swing by there and pick up more silver now that we actually have oxygen to do so. Maybe we'll find something cool. I wonder when our little our website's gonna update for more of that. I don't know if it has everything on it. Because if it does, then that must mean that there's not like any caves in this game. Or at least not yet. Because they put on all the caves for... Ow! I knew I heard something. Thought it...
30 seconds.
Stop that! It's not that guy. It's some other thing. That's not you guys playing the Grudge sound, is it? No? No, it's not. What the frick is that? I don't like how weird that sounded. It sounded like the stereotypical creepy sound for like humans in horror movies. You just a big old pile of poo? No, you're salt. Why do you look like a big old pile of poo from this lighting? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. It looked like really shoddy. Oh, 6 for 6. Alright, energy is at a net 0. That is no bueno.
Warning. Power offline.
Oh, that's... I don't like to hear that. I need that for oxygen. Let's put what we have away. Fibers, pulp, copper, or silver, a little titanium, one of the waters, probably some of the flares. We should probably build more containments, or not containments, lockers, because we still have a ton of stuff that we need. And what are we looking for? Silver. That's right. Might as well head for silver then. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. That's all I can think of whenever I think of silver or gold, but mostly silver, because I just don't. You don't interact with a lot of silver day to day, really. The only thing I can think of is like jewelry. I don't wear any jewelry. Very, very rarely I'll remember to put on a necklace. I'm so upset. I broke my. I went to like a fair over the weekend with some like with my family, and that was like the one time I wore a necklace in months probably, and my freaking necklace broke. I'm so upset. I thought I had fixed it while I was there, but then it just broke again. It like keeps slipping off its little connection point. I don't know how. So like I've got the tools that should fix it theoretically, but it broke like twice now. Once I had already thought it was fixed, so I don't know what good it would do with the proper tools anyway this time. It's a really cool necklace. I got it from my mom, and so like I value it a lot. But it's got like a little 9mm bullet on it, and like they drilled through the base of it. Oh, I guess we're going this way. I was distracted hitting fish. Where are we going, guys? Oh. Is there silver down here? If there is, that'd be real convenient. Oxygen! Yeah! Let's go. Alright, silver down here. Cabbage. Something. Nope. Can't take that. Silver. Silver. Well, they still have oxygen. Titanium. Silver. Okay, there's some. Let's just fill our inventory while we can, I guess. So there's a little more. Nope, that's titanium. Wait, what was that? I swear I saw something. Copper. Silver? Silver? Let's go. Copper. Alright. Oh, wait, this is oxygen. What the? What? I thought this was the exit. I'm so turned around now. Night. There we go. And for a sponge. It's the presence of air pocket. Great, thanks. Do not ignite flares or discharge electrical devices in the pocket. Well, now you ought to know what I... Well, it doesn't... It lied to me. No, don't... No, wait. Come back here. I can't pick you up again once you're dropped? That's dumb. Is there anything else, like, of actual importance in here? No? Okay. Oh, that's how you get out. We went right by it then. Well, since we've got the air, we might as well get more silver. We got the room. Titanium. We might have cleared it all out. Silver? No. Silver? Yes. Titanium. What are you? Titanium. Titanium. Ooh, secrets. Let's go get some oxygen and find out secrets. I love me some secrets. Wherever the oxygen went. There it is. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Alright. So it was, what, straight down this way? Oh, that was just a singular piece. That was a waste of time then. Around the corner and down and under. This is how cave divers die. Doing stupid stuff like this. Just like, oh yeah, let's go further and hope we don't get lost or stuck. This is a pretty cool cave, to be real. I'm really happy with how they turned this out. What the frick? That sounded like a spider. Ow! No, please, leave me alone. I don't know where you are or where you're going, but leave. Leave me alone. I don't mess with spiders. Spiders are mean. Spiders are poisonous. They're supposed to stay far away from me, and I stay far away from you, and that's how we like it. We like it. Alright, sweet. We've got 14 silver. Holy crap. And if it's the same recipe as last game, it should just be 2 silver per wiring. Or like silver wiring or whatever it was. Wiring kit, yeah. And so, and I think we need 2 of those. Wait, where the frick did all our... Oh, I dropped the one that I the one... Ow, stop it! I can't move fast enough to actually hit him again.
30 seconds.
Going up. Leave me alone. Going down. Going up. Hot juked, nerd. Going down.
Seek medical attention.
Ow! I didn't juke him that time. Oh, yeah. In the first game, I could literally, like, swim around Leviathans and barely get hit. And in the second game, I think I 1v1'd one of the smaller Leviathans with just a knife. Apparently they don't like me being so powerful. They knew that if they gave me a blade or any kind of speed, things would die too quickly at my hands. Because I think in this playthrough we've kind of made it a point to kill a Leviathan, at least one Leviathan a game.
30 seconds.
One new Leviathan for me each time. We killed a Reaper Leviathan in our first in Subnautica 1, right? I think it was that, which was lots of fun, and the first time I'd actually killed a Reaper Leviathan, and then we killed one of the other ones.
30 seconds.
I don't remember which one it was.
All
Oh, sweet.
systems online.
One of the smaller typical Leviathans in the twisty bridges in Below Zero. Ah, grease. That's something we needed. Oh, wiring kit. There we are. That's what I need. Oh, what? It takes a copper wire for that now? That just drove its price so high up. Wait, we needed 2 of those, a grease, a battery, I guess. Let's take our... There. And then this builds the arms, right? Arms, arms, arms. Here we are. Let's go! Now we're not so freaking slow.
Adaptation of the Spacemaker EVA thrust pistol system. Travelers should be careful to rest their wrist, elbows, and shoulders during prolonged use.
Alright, what's it take to get the... What's it called? The titanium ingot. Ingot. Oh, that's just normal titanium. What's it take to get the ingot? Ingot. That's salvage titanium, fiber mesh, rubber, grease, batteries, other stuff like that. Oh wait, hey, wait, that's the chip that we wanted to look at. System chip, a wiring kit, and 2 quartz. Okay then, that's good to know. Foods, not in there. Enhanced first aid kit. Ooh, gel sack. We actually might have some of those. That's good to know. No ingot though. Oh, that's not very helpful. Processor. What's this do? Oh, that's the output. I'm an idiot. Input. Here we are. Ah, titanium ingots. Wait. So we need 3 titanium for that. All right, let's go get that. Go. Wow, I don't know what you're doing. Neither do I. I've got not a clue. I'm just kind of going and trying to remember to actually talk. I've always been such a quiet person, and so it's very weird that to try and talk. I was always the person in the back of the room being completely silent, and so my brother was way more the can never shut up kind of type. And so it's definitely an entire new skill that I'm developing to actually talk and say things instead of just blabber. And even then, like, blabbering is like I barely even blabber. But I see all these YouTubers and stuff, they just have such a gift. It's like it's a gift and a curse to be able to just constantly talk. Well, my brother's very autistic, and so he could talk, but often he says stuff that you're just like, that you no idea of social norm kind of stuff. And so it gets him into a lot of trouble. And so it's like a double-edged sword. So he could talk and hold a conversation whether you want to hold it or not.
30 seconds.
Yeah. And then since he's always been the yapper, I've always been the quiet one. He did the yapping for me. There's so much. My sister is the same way. So I have a younger brother and an older sister, and my older sister is like 3 years older than me. And so when we were little, she would talk for me before I learned how to talk. And so, like, just because she wanted to be helpful and big sister stuff, right? And like look after me. And so, like, if my parents were like, "Oh, do you want an apple juice or something?" My sister would be like, yes, he does want an apple juice. And so I didn't learn how to talk until I like start saying words. What? I didn't learn how to talk or say words until I was like 4 years old, which I think typically you learn how to talk once you're like 2, maybe early 3s. An older brother, no. Older sister. Nice. Being the youngest kinda is, I don't even know. Yeah. And then my sister would, and so like it caused lots of problems. Like she would eventually, like, my parents eventually got me talking. And so, like, but ever since then, I've just, even when I was a baby, I've always been very quiet. I guess I, like, very rarely cried, very rarely, like, made a fuss. It was only when I was hungry that I actually cried. So is this a separate crafting table, or does this load the recipe? If this is a separate crafting table, that's kind of obnoxious. Especially for how freaking long it is. Holy crap. But if this is like a recipe processor that like to get new recipes, that's going to be kind of cool. But also once you unlock everything, it's useless. Shoot, is this really going to be entire new? It is. That took so long to build though. How many of those am I going to end up having to build? Alright, let's go find some more titanium so we can build another locker and store all this silver that we got. So if someone said some candy, you're supposed to be like, yes, he would love some candy. Exactly. That is exactly what she would do. And so much so that if here, wait, let me read that out loud for everyone. And he says, so if your sister said, do you want some candy, or if someone said, do you want some candy, your sister would be like, yes, you would love some candy. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. Wait, I had another thought. Oh yes. So much so that when I lost my thought again. Oh man, I just had it and then I got distracted by this stupid shark thing. I didn't want to get hit. Going up. That when my parents would then ask her to stop and just be like, here, let him answer. Like, he needs to learn, let him answer. I would just stop and like stare at her, being like, aren't you gonna answer for me like you always do? So like, if they asked me like, do you want some candy, my sister would be like, yes, he would love some candy. He's like, hold on, let him answer, let him answer. It's like, well, do you want some candy? And I just look over at her and be like, well, do I? It's like, this is on you. So like, I just got so used to her answering for me, I guess, that lame. That I would just expect that her to answer for me anytime. Oh, there we go. There's some height. I wonder if it like caps my height or something, or if I just get like. I want to see just how high I can jump with that thing, and I don't know if it would actually change. Oh, let's try these out. I forgot that we just built these. Nice, nice. These would be like actually practical in real life if they didn't cost a lot of battery power. Probably, they probably would require a lot of battery in real life. Wall locker. Here we are. There we go. Now we can have one for like almost all silver. Cause that's ridiculous. At least we're good on silver for a while. Okay, you build my water. Well, I go over here and pick up my titanium. Now we have everything that we need for that little sonic gun thingy. I don't know what it does. Industrial sonic resonator. Industrial phased array sound amplifier used in mining and other applications. Cool.
The resonators blueprints include several
Yes.
components
Like a lot of
or any known human engineering. Despite these irregularities, the resonator will selectively fracture mineral deposits and a narrow range of alien biomolecules.
Yes. That scanner. Actually, let's put the multi-tool over to the side. Like, to it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Are we out of batteries? I think we just used up all our batteries. What's it take to... Oh, we're also almost out of food. We should probably go get some food. POV is just scrolling through your phone. Would you like free Roblox? Sister. Yes, he would like a lot of Roblox. Hello, Krabby. Did you want to come say hi? I can come say hi to you. Let me sit right here on top of you. Because we're best buds. Oh. Best buds. Cool. Nice chat. I'm taking this. Thank you. Fishy. I need you. I need you, Fishy. Thank you. Alright, wasn't there? Yeah, there it is. Boom, baby. I wonder how many we just collected. I was not counting. Alright. Now we got food. Thank you. Food. There we are. Can eat. And now we can build stuff. Wherever my build tool went. Alright. I think we need more room. So I wonder if we can get, like... Is it just... Do all we have is square and... Well, wait. Do all we have is square? Alright. What do we want this to look like, actually? Because I was just going to build it out into one big room for first. But we could also make it like a square with like a hole in the center. And then, I don't know, we could probably find, like if they're still planting in this game, we'd plant like something cool in the center and have like windows out to it. Or we could save that for somewhere else and do that with corridors instead. Or we just make this make this all one big room. Or we just scrap that idea.
30 seconds.
No. Ideas. I'd also like to experiment a little more with like the up and down, like the vertical vertical access this game, because this, like, I've seen some cool pictures of it and it seems like they've actually implemented a decent vertical building system in this one. So how do we want this? I guess we go look online for some inspiration. Let's see.
Welcome aboard.
Donkachu. Oh. We're at perfect +6, -6. And so we still have oxygen. That's good to know. Why? Where are you getting this energy from? Where? What black magic are you pulling sun energy from?
Welcome aboard.
A kiwi was a bird? First of all, where in the world did that come from? Second of all, yes, a kiwi is a bird. It's also a fruit. Let's make sure we save, actually. Yeah. To our Google. Subnautica 2 base design. Alright, what do we got here? Well, that's just below 0. That's not even right. That's the first game. Also a very expansive mess of a base. Why does it need to be built like this? Alright, so I think this was from the trailer or something, actually. Oh, you're just gonna open the website. That's not what I want. I want open image in new tab. Yeah. I mean, this doesn't look terrible. I wonder how they did these like little humps here. I like how this like pokes out. That's really cool. I see. Yeah, Googali. And that's the first game. Also extremely excessive. One, y'all, how I know? How I know it's the first game? One, it's the orange rim, and two, that's the grassy plateau. Ooh, this is actually looking pretty cool. I think this was in the trailer actually as well, or one of the trailers. Ah, so there is planting in this game. It looks like there's plant beds up here. This is looking pretty cool up here. Played it too much. Maybe. I've definitely only played it through at least 4 times. I don't know what's up with this box down here, but I like the hallway idea. That kind of looks cool. I do like that hallway. That hallway looks real cool. This room looks sick. How did they get that curved design on the end? On like all of these rooms. Are we missing a room or something? Is there like a better picture of this? No, that is not. Oh, but that looks like some kind of docking bay there. So I don't know if that's like an installable or what. Or if it's its own entire room. Open image. Oh, that's just a bunch of pixels. That doesn't help at all. It's all fake. It might be. It might all be fake. Because this was from one of the trailers as well. Which, kind of like how this opens up into that pod. That's actually so cool. That's a really cool design. I might steal that too. That's really cool. Like how, I assume that's just a tunnel or like corridor with an end that they just place that on, and then I don't. Oh, those are the battery chargers, I assume. Is that the bed? That's a sad looking bed. It's a very sad looking bed. What else we got here? This one is below 0 because I recognize these fire pillars. This one is not our current one. We don't have those spaces. Oh, what's this? Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. I have no clue on what's really going on here. That's a lot of grow beds, but it does look pretty cool. I don't like how it overhangs so far, though. But it's an interesting design. It looks like a what's the word? No, I have nothing to say to that. No. I'm not even going to dignify that with reading that out loud. Yogurt with ketchup is terrible. That's disgusting. Yogurt? I like ketchup and I like yogurt, but they does not mean they belong together. I also don't like how this doesn't match the ring. Like it's overhanging on like every possible section. but what's the word? Like Pueblo house. Pueblo. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like a lot of these are giving me this design feeling, right? Like very blocky and squarish with like multi-layers. That's like what I'm getting from it. Like, these are really cool. Not really seeing anything that I can draw a lot. Like, there's not like a ton of these. Like, I wish it would zoom out a little more and give me the whole picture. Like this one. That's cool. But that's like what this is giving me. Like, all of these ones give me very Pueblo house feelings. Yeah, if you catch my drift. What are you? Well, from like the 3 pixels I can make out of this. Oh. I don't even know. This is in the mushroom biome. I recognize that algae from the first game. I know that algae. Whoa, look at this crazy one. Again, it's just one of those excessive ones that like look really cool when you're first looking at it, but would just be a nightmare to try and move around in. Oh, this design. Whoa, this design is actually pretty cool. Open image in new window. This one? No. This one? This one? This one? This one? Where the frick did it open in? It was this one. Why did it open so weirdly? I don't know what's going on here, but I really like how this like this dome room is like propped up on this dome room. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so now that we've got a little bit of inspiration here, we should actually start thinking about how we want this to look. I think if we drag our entrance out at least one more of these links, then we could add some windows to it and give it a little bit of design. A little design. Let's see, like this is the design, like the square ring that I was kind of talking about. But instead of having it on top of this, I would have had it sprout off in different directions. Which I guess this is kind of doing. But I don't like the fact that the ladder would be in the center. I would have put it like right here. I think that's what we'll do. So if we'll do, like this is the entrance, so we'll like add an extra layer out here and do in. And then for now we'll I do kind of like this tube design. We'll do like a tube design, or like the corners be a tube design, and then like the centerpiece be one of the square rooms, right? And then we'll have the go up directly across from the entrance, and we'll go up here. And then off the sides, we'll probably have some kind of room off the other 2 sides. I think that's what we'll stick with for now. I think that's our plan. I like it. I like it. It's either going to turn out great or terrible. Alright, but we do not... we're going to have to, like, dismantle some of this. Maybe I'll just go build... I'll take... Where's my building tool? Here it is. I'm going to build a little spare base right over here. That way we can just build a couple lockers in here and shove all our crap in here. Oh, I have the... I do that every time. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Haku, thank you so much for the subscription.
Power connected.
Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of rewards for being subscribed right now, but I am working on trying to figure out something special for you. Right, I wanted storage. That's what I'm trying to go after. How much does it take? Oh, it only takes 2. So we can start off with that. Murder? What about murder?
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold.
No.
Recommend adaptation.
Adaptation? I'm gonna end up being like some freak of nature by the end of this. Hi fishy, I'm gonna eat you. You're colorful. That's gotta be good, right? I think the more glowy they are, the better they are for your system, right? Think that's how that works? Right, pretty sure that's how that works.
30 seconds.
Okay, okay. I hear crunching from the crabby friend. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
So now we can build an entrance now that we've got some quartz.
Warning. Power offline.
There we go.
Welcome aboard.
Now we can build the lockers. Plonk.
Power connected.
Start moving a little bit
systems online.
over and over.
Welcome aboard.
So we'll take all these and eat our colorful fishies. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Radioactive. Have you guys heard that song? It's such a banger. I don't. It's been a minute since I've heard it. I don't remember exactly how it goes. But I think the song's name is literally just Radioactive Shrimp from Walmart. It's a great song. What else? Do we have enough room? Yes. You don't know that song? I think you should search it up.
Power offline.
Oh, maybe I should search it up. I don't know yet. I'm debating on if I should search it up and show it to you, or if that's going to get me copyrighted. I'm sure I could show you a little bit. A little bit. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart song. I can't hear a thing. Oh.
Glowing in plastic and I saw it moving too. I bought you from the freezer back in aisle 2. Glowing in plastic and I saw it moving too. If I was smart I wouldn't eat what smells like glue. Oh, oh. They took the shrimpies from a toxic murky sea, soaked them in something that perplexed the CDC.
Alright. It's probably more than enough, but it's so funny. It's an amazing song. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. It's hilarious.
All systems online. Welcome aboard.
I was driving my car with a friend the other day. Oh, I should have showed him that song. He was asking me because I don't typically drive it, so we were driving my car and I was going. And I asked him. Oh yes, will it stop telling me that?
Welcome aboard.
I asked him what kind of music he wanted to listen to, because I've got like at least a song somewhere on my playlist that's gotta fit that description. And he asked for the weirdest music I could think of, and I should have shown him this song. That song would have been perfect for it.
Welcome aboard.
Because it's so funny. I showed him a lot of other ones. Have you ever heard the Dead Puppies song? That's a classic. There's also there's a guy on TikTok, Jug Boy Music, I think is the title of his music, and he's hilarious, and he just makes a bunch of meme songs, and they're all amazing. Nice.
Warning. Power offline.
Yes, I'm aware. Thank
Welcome
you.
aboard.
We're building you, and then we're building. Oh no, wait, not the fabricator. The biopod. Then what else did I dismantle? Did I take the NOAA terminal?
Power connected.
Or did I
All
leave that?
systems
I don't remember.
online.
I don't remember what I've
Welcome
taken so
aboard.
far. Oh, I didn't take the life pod. I did take the NOAA terminal.
Warning.
There we go.
Power offline. Welcome aboard.
Okay. Oh my goodness. It just yap, yap, yap. I get it. I get it. There we go.
Power connected. All systems online.
Okay. So we're gonna go. Apparently it doesn't let me move this. So we're gonna deconstruct you. Has attachments. Bull crap.
Welcome aboard.
Everything you have on you is dismantled. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is it you? Do I need to dismantle you? Alright. Let's just build you over here so that way it stops yelling at me. Power. There we go.
Warning.
There we go.
Power offline.
There we go. Alright, stop yelling at me. Okay, now can I? It was you. I just want to get rid of part of this room. Why do I have to dismantle the whole freaking thing? That's a little excessive, huh? Alright, whatever. What? Rude. Enter deconstruction mode. There we go. There. One there. And then... do we want it to be like 3 wide and then the corner? Or just
30
straight
seconds.
corner? Here, let's build it like one side done. And then... oh, okay. I thought something was coming for me. I was like, what's that clunking sound? No, not like that. That is a weird... That's good to know we can do that. Oh, do I have to dismantle the whole thing again? Ah, this is so obnoxious.
Oxygen.
Okay, okay. I'll get some oxygen.
Welcome aboard.
I am happy with this new door. The old door was kind of like really annoying to get in and out of, and super disorienting sometimes. Okay. So we'll build this square. Then out like this. And then a corner? Which one do we like more? I think I kind of like it more like this, and then a corner. There, like this. To this way? We might have to extend it out one more. Deconstruct that. Yeah, let's try it out. Let's try it out. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, we don't have enough titanium. That's the worst that could happen. Alright, we'll go exploring for more titanium. After oxygen. After the very important oxygen. A little bit of titanium. Let's see if we can get burned alive. How about it, huh? Ooh, there's a little bit. I'm hoping to find another one of those big pieces that we just shattered. Take it all. But it's not looking like there is any. At least not with it. Yeah, get it. Get it. Get it. It's hot and spicy over there. I don't know what this 35-degree bullcrap is. I'm assuming it's some kind of monster awareness. Because it kind of seems like it's pointing towards him. But I honestly have no idea. I'm not seeing any titanium. They do yap. They yap a lot. AI, humans, all of them. Lots of yapping. I'm like, that's my job. That's the whole reason why I'm here, is to yap. So they need to stop taking my job. Or at least be funnier. Be funnier. That way I don't have to yap as much. And then it's still funny. And then it will make me seem like I'm funny. Yeah. Today. You're a potato. I'm a potato.
30 seconds.
I've become so fascinated with this new TikTok, also a VTuber, called Ruined Potato. They make a bunch of skits on TikTok as a VTuber, and they're so genuinely funny. I'm so envious on how funny they are. I'm so envious because I feel like some people just have a talent, like a gift to just be funny and come up with funny ideas and funny things to say, and I don't have that talent. I'm good at astute observations, but just genuinely being like hysterical, I've never been able to do that. I've gotten chuckles, I've gotten like, ha, you're kind of funny, but I've never been hysterical. And Ruined Potato and some others are, oh my goodness, some others that I know are just so funny all the time. I had a friend back in high school called Willis, and I know a little bit of a strange name. I don't know where it came from, but he was the funniest person I've ever met. Genuinely hysterical. Hey! Oh my goodness! Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Let's pause this. Hi, I'm Elkery. You can call me Elk or you can call me Jay. Either works. Oh my goodness! Wait! I know you. I see you on TikTok. You're my friend on TikTok. Oh my goodness, I know you. How do I open account? Visit profile. Here we go. Here we go. I see. I try to look at anyone who ever raids me and introduce my chat to them. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I like to learn more about those who raid me. It looks like you've been playing. What is this? And Benny the Ink Machine. Oh, that's on my list to play. Or are these past? Oh, these are clips.
I would be traumatized too.
Oh, this is so
A
quiet.
bunch of me's
I don't.
dead. You know?
Is that my computer?
On the
Is that
ground
is?
somewhere.
Why is it? I think my settings are all screwed up. Is Bendy and the Ink Machine any good? I've seen like a little bit, but I've never like when all the hype kind of died down. I never actually finished learning the final bits of it. I don't know why I'm not hearing jack squat on these clips. Oh, you just finished? Oh, is the ending any good? Is like I know, I've heard the first little bit when like Markiplier played it, and that's about my experience with it. It's gonna like, oh, I screwed up all my settings trying to listen to that. Oh, ads. What's this game? Ooh, looks cozy. So fun. It's short, really. I didn't think that. We're playing below zero right now. Oh, I should probably. My bad. My face has been in the way the whole time.
Welcome aboard.
We're building the base out right now. Our plan here is okay. Let me reopen my Google wherever that went. So we were looking on Google, and we noticed these, and we noticed that they look like these Pueblo houses. That seems like the building. Andy says hi. He's on YouTube. I've been trying to figure out how to get a YouTube up here, but it's not cooperating. So, you know, if anyone in chat has ideas on how to get YouTube up in this chat window with you guys, that would be great. I haven't figured it out yet. It's been difficult. But we noticed that we're kind of drawing inspiration. I'm sorry. She says hi. I call everybody he though. Or they. They say hi. We noticed that they like a vet. Like their oh my goodness, if I could learn how to speak Pueblo houses, which kind of like matches like these designs, especially like this one. So we're taking a lot of inspiration from this one. But I kind of really like these rounded edges here. So our current plan is that if this is the entrance right here, we're gonna extend this out by one of these circular ones, and then it's gonna go into one of these square rooms, and then it's gonna corner around and make a big square like this, but on the corners it's gonna be these little round ones, and then squares here, round here, squares here, round here, and then we're gonna have a ladder on this side up opposite from the entrance to get up to the second floor, because I didn't like that this second floor is here. I want to shift the second floor over, and we'll design the second floor later. And then off that side and off this side, we'll probably design some kind of room. Like how this is, we'll have a little walkway out to something. So that's our current plan. And so right now I'm experimenting with how it looks, because I've been debating if we should have one square room. Let's see. Let me open that up. Because the square room's about this size. So if I should have it just one square room and then immediately corner off, or if I should have it like 3 square rooms so it's kind of symmetrical and then corner off. So that's a little bit of what we're... Hi? What? Huh? I'm so... Oh, it's some kind of storage. Okay, okay. I was so confused. All of a sudden it popped up in my face being like, hello. The second option with the 3, I like that too. I think that's kind of what I'm going for.
30 seconds.
Oh, I should probably breathe air. That might be helpful.
Welcome aboard.
Alright. Alright. We just picked up a ton of titanium, so we've got the titanium to actually land. And as long as our little fishy friend over here doesn't bother us, we're gonna have to build over because the corners are like super tight. I don't know how to make them... Ooh, wait. Can I just add a room like this? No. Over. Like here. Come on. Connect for me. Do your corner thing. Please! I don't understand this building menu. Because then this is like super long on this side, but super short on this side. Oh. Yeah. He does look yummy, but he's our friend. He's our friend. He lives nearby, and aside from the occasional times he tries to kill me, he's very friendly. And then his wife is right there. Or husband. We haven't decided which one's which. But I should get oxygen before I go introducing. But as long as I stay away from his face, he doesn't try to eat me, is what I've learned. And he's too slow and clumsy to swim up to attempt to eat me. And so we've been thinking of names for him. We've got a few. But if you've got good names too. What was the names? Andy suggested it was up here somewhere, up in my chat somewhere. Somewhere. Lucky fish, no. Edward and Scarlet is what have been recommended so far. We haven't figured out which one is Edward and which one's Scarlet yet. But look at these 2 lovebirds. Wait, is that a 3rd one? I thought Terry. I like Terry too. Terry's a good one. Oh, they're so cute. They're so beautiful. Let's see. I need to adjust this. There we go. Now I can actually read your chat. How fun! How fun! Alright. I don't know how to...
30 seconds.
Oh my goodness. This oxygen problem is getting so obnoxious. I want a new oxygen tank so bad. Why does it keep yelling at me every time I enter? It says welcome aboard, but that doesn't actually say that in the subtitles. That would turn it, but it doesn't. It doesn't do the thingy. Alright, let's drop like. Let's drop 2 titanium. There we go. So that way we can pick this up so it's out of the way. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe this is the issue. You in my way? Oh. Okay, night night. Night night, Krabby. Like this.
Warning. Power offline.
No, but why? But why?
Power connected. All systems online.
Oh. Okay.
30 seconds.
So if we disconnect this and then rebuild it, maybe that will connect it. Like this.
Warning. Power offline. Warning.
Wait,
Power
no,
offline.
that seems like it's working.
Power connected. All systems online. Warning. Power offline.
Is
Power connected. All systems online.
no. No, how do I deconstruct? This menu is so different from the last game. I keep screwing it up.
Oxygen.
Like that? No. Shoot. How do you... I don't understand this menu.
Welcome aboard.
The building is so much cooler. It's so much easier. But it's also so different that I keep screwing it up. Because instead of just hitting a button to deconstruct its entire new menu, that I have to like switch the gadget to. Like, no, I don't want them to connect. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. We're gonna shove everything else into the locker and just extend that by one. Do we have enough room? No, we don't have enough room in that locker. Whatever. I really wanted to avoid having to do this, but it's whatever. Shove everything in there. And let's get some water first before we dismantle everything. That way we're not drowning.
Welcome
We're not
aboard.
drowning. Dying of dehydration in the ocean. Scarlett and Edward. I don't know which one that is. We haven't decided. Alright, the one closer to the base, should that be the girl or the boy? The guy. Alright. So that's the guy. Now, I think if we go Scarlett and Terry, I like that because then it's a suggestion from both chatters who have
Power
suggested.
offline.
So it's Terry, and that one's Scarlett. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see if I can ever actually remember that. Oh, this attachment. I was like, bull crap! It doesn't have an attachment. It does. It does. I'm just a little slow. My goodness, this sure takes a long time. Oh, that's because I was... Oh. Sure, why not? Actually, no, I do need you. And then I need... you. Then I need to build it over one. Over one. There we go.
30 seconds.
Actually, let's just build it a little further off the end. So we'll build it over like 2. Like that. Yeah. Oh. Deconstruct mode. There we go. Button. Who's got the button? Layer, like that. Oh, nope. Still out of titanium.
Oxygen.
Okay. I'll get it in a second.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, that doesn't have any oxygen in it. That's good to know. We might die here. Come on. Come on. Holy crap! Oh my goodness. I was just that was so close. That was way too close for comfort. Oh my goodness, that was scary. That was so scary. I can't believe we made that. Terry and Candy, maybe Anthony. Oh my goodness. Anthony and Candy, or Terry and Candy for the crabs inspired by that show. Candy? Never heard of that show. Never heard of Candy. Okay. So this is what? 3 across, right? That's what we built. 1, 2, 3. So now we can go like right here. Where's the center? Where'd the center go? That's 1.
30 seconds.
No, stop it. I literally just got more oxygen. Why are you yelling at me? That is the center. Which means that the corner would go like this. Ooh, lag. Alright, let's go get some more oxygen. Why did it lag so bad all of a sudden? Probably because I have so many ones going. Oh, so bad. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. Let's look at the night sky. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, that's real pretty. Let's... Oh, there's the tree. Alright, that, but like behind this tree, it would look so good. Also, it's very cloudy. I think a water world like this would probably be like covered in constant storms. Because just so much water constantly being evaporated by the sun would just make it constantly cloudy and then constantly stormy, especially with such a big planet nearby. Alright. Let's deconstruct you. Deconstruct you so that way I'm not dealing with so much lag. There we go. Ah, there we go. Then 1 out and 1 over. There we go. Now, is that too close to the wall if we built out like that? That's what I'm a little worried about. That it's just going to be super close to the wall and then we're not going to really be able to do anything with it. I clearly just got oxygen. You get on my nerves. Alright, this one says it has +2 energy. Nope, not enough though. Move to quick slot. We'll swap it out for the hammer. That way we're at least going up a lot faster than we're going down now. Yeet. There, like that. That works a little better. Right. Should we move it out 1 more again? So like, if we deconstruct, there we go, and then like move it 1 more out. Oh no, this is becoming complicated. Because I want room to build off the side like that. Come on. It takes so long to deconstruct. You know what? What if we just work from the back forward instead? I think that might be a better strat. Is that we work on the hard things first. That way they're where I want them to be.
30 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Alright, you should have some power this time now.
Power connected. All systems online.
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
There we go. Let's make sure we actually get a save. 'Cause it seems to be a little laggy right now. Keep constructing and deconstructing and constructing and deconstructing. Alright, so if we start off with the back side instead. And so I'm also going to rotate the way the whole base is going to look. So if we start off with like this side, like here. So that's where the ladder
Power offline.
up to the second floor, so up to here, is going to connect. And we'll raise it up like 2, so that way we can build up and out that direction. Can I actually, like, build up like that? Actually, no, not that tie. No, I want deconstruction mode. There we go. Thank you. I don't know why it never listens. What are the crabs pets for friendly neighborhood crabs?
30 seconds.
Yeah, they're just friendly neighborhood crabs. Okay, if we just, I wanted to build up so that way it's a little higher than this one. That way we're not so low. No. Okay, well that works. I don't care. Ah, whatever. Now, will it let me deconstruct this one? Cancel. Deconstruct. Oh, it will. Sweet. Okay.
Oxygen.
So now it's once we do go up one level, it's gonna be high enough to actually fit on that on the ledge behind.
All systems online.
I'm getting so sick of only having 70 seconds. In reality, it's only like 30 seconds because you need to go get oxygen at 30 seconds. Okay. So now we can
Power offline.
build off this side. Nice and even. Come on. Nope. Shoot. There we go. I wish this was a little more convenient to do. So I want it out as far as it gets while still being connected. Oh, there we go. Like that side. Then just do the same for the other side. And then we can start working on the corners. There we go. I don't have enough titanium. Still sitting in this.
30 seconds.
Okay, okay. I'll definitely have to work on this off stream, I think. That way it's, you guys aren't just sitting here watching me collect a bunch of titanium for hours and hours and hours.
Welcome aboard.
But it is getting really close to end of stream time, so I think I'm just gonna finish this out a little bit more and then I'll end stream. Actually, after I finish this out a little more, we're gonna talk about our game plan for next stream and the future projects and stuff like that, and what I hope to achieve between streams. Hopefully.
Seek caloric intake.
Oh,
Seek
I need
fresh
to go.
water intake.
Oh, fine, fine. I'll worry out things. Right, let's go catch a fishy. Alright, so between streams, I'm gonna see what I could do about getting the YouTube up on the chat, so that way that's finally there.
30 seconds.
Okay. Oxygen, food, water, oxygen, food, water, constantly. So all my body does is nag, nag, nag. What if I just ignore it?
All systems online.
Oh wait, I don't have a crafting thingy here in here. A fabricator. Come to me, fabricator. Food. 25 food. Yeah. So, and then after, once I try to figure out, if I can figure out how to get the YouTube up there, I want to add some commands to it so that way YouTube chatters aren't so bored all the time. Hopefully they can enter a command or something and do something cool. The problem with that is that I don't need like I don't need like people coming in onto like learning that the YouTube chat doesn't have a lot of restrictions, because on Twitch you can like have like they get channel points and stuff, and so if you make everything channel point related, then nobody's gonna be able to come in and spam stuff and just like abuse abilities. But since YouTube doesn't have anything like that, I'd have to do it through the commands on like StreamerBot or something. And so then I'm losing my train of thought. But if I do it through the commands, I don't know. What the frick is all this? Is this what's lagging? Is this what's dragging my FPS so far down? All these random bubbles? Wait, what are you? Deep wing egg? I don't... What? Yeah, I'm popping these and like I can see my my FPS go higher a little bit. That's crazy. Yeah, so like the YouTube chat isn't gonna work out very well. So I don't know. The last time I tried to limit how many, how much of a command can do, it kind of just broke the entire command, which made things difficult. Alright, well, you know what? This is as good a place to call it anyway. We got food. We kind of finished up a little bit. Alright. Save and exit. Lots of saving. Lots of saving. I don't need lost progress. Okay. We'll close you. Okay. Like, a good example is... I'll close those. On my... I think I have a test up still. Yeah, okay. So, I have a command right now. I think it might just be for me. But I can type... here. Exclamation mark lol in. Yippee! And it plays the yippee sound. Which is all good and dandy, which I think might work also in the YouTube chat. Let's try that out. Where is my... Where's my Google? Here we are. YouTube chat. So if I put exclamation mark lol. Maybe not. Okay. Well, maybe this is going to be harder than I thought. I really thought that would work. Shoot. Well, it was supposed to work. Lol. Yeah, it's only playing once. Okay, well, you get the idea. It's supposed to play a sound when you put something like that. But the problem with that is then how do I keep somebody from coming in here going like this and then just copy and then stuff like that and just like spamming it. I can't. That's Literally, I can't. And so I have no idea how I'd managed to do that, because the last time I tried to do that was, I've got a mod called Blood, and he wanted a special entrance, so I was like, sure, why not? And so his entrance is he gets to put the command enter. I think it might work for me. It does still work for me, and it plays this sound, the Imperial March entrance, which is all great and good, but I didn't want him to spam it or anything. And so I tried implementing an if and statement into it. I don't know if I still have that somewhere. It doesn't look like that. But I had a whole if and statement in my sub actions. But for some reason that broke the whole command, and it would no longer play the sound whenever I tried playing it, no matter how many times I reset the counter or something. And so it was supposed to, after he did it, let's say 5 times, then it wouldn't activate anymore if he tried it again during one stream. But it didn't. It just refused to work because it's coding, and coding sucks. Delete what? I don't think you can delete other people's comments. And you can't enter it either, because I do have it. I have those per the person, and so I have the permissions in my commands. So Blood, if it also wouldn't stop, it would stop lagging. Oh my goodness, why is everything lagging today? Oh, almost there. There we go. Yeah, see, on my permissions, it has exclusively me and him. And so only me and him can put it in, and it works. Which is what's keeping other people from coming in and using it. And so, like, they can't abuse it. So, like, I could do that, but then I would either have to add it for literally every single person that I trust enough to not abuse it, or I figure out how to use an if and statement, apparently. But now I don't even know if YouTube's, like, if it's supposed to be able to read my YouTube chat and use that, but it's not, because when I was typing it in right here and here, it should have entered twice, but it didn't. Or like when I put it up here, wherever that went, and I put it up here somewhere. This one? I don't know. But that didn't work. And so that's gonna be my goal. First off is get YouTube up here, so that way I don't have to read this off the corner of my eye, so I'm not looking over every 5 seconds to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I just ban them, because then if, let's say, somebody raids me and they want, like, it's a raid full of jerks, right, and their whole goal is to troll me, then let's say they had 20 people, I would then have to sit there and spend the next half hour trying to find everyone that does that and ban them, which would then take away from stream and you guys, and it would just be a whole mess that doesn't need to happen for no reason. I don't have mods that are consistently in here, and so like, people could just come in anytime they want with any amount of friends that they want and screw up the whole stream. And, well, if it's just a chat like this, I could easily enough ignore it and just close my chat window. But if it's like playing sounds and doing effects and hitting me with throws like this, then it's gonna disrupt the whole stream. And so I'd rather just make it practical right now and plan for the future, where like, let's say I, for some reason overnight, I blow up and get hundreds of views or something. And all of a sudden I'm really big and cool or whatever. Why is this off calibrated? There we go. Like all of a sudden I'm really big and cool and important or whatever, and I get like 100 viewers. If even like 5 or 10 of those guys decide to be super obnoxious about it, then that's gonna take a lot of my time, a lot of your guys' time, a lot of disruptions. It's gonna get popular. People are gonna be like, haha, he's funny, he had to do that, let's all go do that. And so I'd rather just like plan it out now, figure it out now, when that's not gonna happen, and then have it work for the future kind of stuff. Oh look, that's what the throw looks like. That's cool. I don't get that. I get little tiny words up here. See, if I turn that off, I get these little tiny words. That's you guys. So if I go hi, I get it right up here, and I get to see you guys, and that's what I would like to see right now with my YouTube chat. And so I need to, I've got 2 different things. I've got this Twitch overlay, and the I think what I'm currently using for what you guys see is the a nutty widget. It's called Nutty. That is the wrong one. I wanted the overlay. Yeah, you're all stuck in the corner. We're all stuck. Even I'm stuck when I type. So it'll be okay. So if I end up looking up in the top right of my screen a lot, which is probably like this, or my model looks like that, that's probably what I'm looking at, is you guys. I'm looking at you guys. Well, it's better than looking all the way off my screen to my second monitor way over here to make sure I'm reading everything. So total side tangent, but we like side tangents here. Side tangents are fun. That's what makes the game interesting. I'm gonna close this. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need these either. There we go. Maybe that's why I was lagging. I had a bunch of garbage open that did not need to be open. Alright, next stream. Super excited. So excited. Alright, let me get this off your screen. Let me open this. Yeah. Palworld. So, on... one second. Let me make sure if I open up my calendar, it's not going to like dox where I am or something. Open. Okay. It doesn't look like it. Okay. So on the 11th, or no, on the 10th, technically, on the 10th night, like, I think it's like super late at night for me, is when the palworld 1.0 update is gonna come out. So I plan to stream on the 9th, and we're gonna do a pre-stream because that way I could show you all, and I can remember exactly like all the cool new differences from the start. So we're gonna start a new world on my palworld on the 9th, and we're gonna go through like, I don't know, just one stream of just kind of messing around and dorking around and exploring the world and not really taking it seriously and just seeing what the beginning looks like. I'll introduce you to palworld, kind of how it works, what happens in it, stuff like that. And then on the 10th, the update will happen. On the 11th, we'll start a new world, another new world, to see the differences between the starts. and just how different it can be, and like get to see all the new added bonus stuff and like really get into it. And that will be our main world. And I plan to play that probably a lot. That's for the first probably month, or at least the first few weeks. I plan to play it at least twice a week to the best of my abilities. Life happens, who knows what kind of events might happen, but I do plan to play palworld at least twice a week, and we'll put Subnautica 2 to like once a week, probably like either Tuesday or Thursday. And then we'll finish off with Subnautica, and whenever we finish that, we'll figure it out from there. We'll probably swap that out for a different game and move palworld down to like once a week or something, and that new game to twice a week now or something along those lines. That's my plan. So I'm excited, super excited. I've been looking forward to this for like this entire month, or not this entire month, but like the entirety of last month. So I'm excited. All right. Good night, Andy. Sleep well, sleep well. You're going to bed, and we've got people in chat to actually raid for once. Look at all these fun people. It says there's only 2 of you, but I count 4, so this is gonna be fun. I so rarely get to raid, so we're gonna figure out if I remember how to do that. I know it's up in creator dashboard. Creator dashboard. There we go. Stream manager. That was the button. All right. Let's stick with what game we're playing, Subnautica 2, and I assume you're here because you like VTubers. So we're going to look for a VTuber English. 2 viewers. Okay. Is there any like 1 viewer VTuber? 5 viewers. No. 3 viewers. Wait, where were you? Wait. 4 viewers, 6 viewers. Alright. So this, where'd they go? This is the lowest viewer. So let's check them out for a second. Content is intended for certain audiences. Alright, you heard them. If you're sensitive to drugs, intoxication, tobacco, etc., look away. I just want to see if they'll actually talk. I don't want to drop you guys off in a chat that's like dead and they're not going to talk to you at all. I think they seem AFK. They're just throwing. Okay, they seem AFK, so maybe not that one. 7 viewers. Let's go for viewers low to high. This one. It's getting spooky down in here. They're also on their second stream.
It says construction area.
They're talking. It looks like they've got some active chat members. So I think we'll start with this one.
Can I make another room?
Right, how do I close that? Okay, here we go. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you had lots of fun. I did. And so I hope you all enjoy Rosella. Be nice, be respectful, have fun, stay safe. Thank you all again so much for joining me. Bye bye. Okay, let's make sure it properly rated.